Good morning, all. Oh, man. So busy last week. So much things going on. So much to do. We have let this place get so bad, so cluttered, so dusty. I think I'm going to have to take a few hours and just clean and organize around here. And I had the time to do it. I can't remember the last Monday that I didn't have actual work that had to be done right off the bat. So anyways, have something to talk to you guys about in a few. So it's probably going to be a few hours. For me, it'll be instant for you. Well, I did get a little bit done today. And you decided today, since I wasn't giving her as much attention as normal, would be a good time to eat her bed. 3 different times, stuffing all over the place, and I tell her no, which normally she knows no. And she had to put it up. I don't know if I need to find some kind of indestructible cover for it or whatever, but it was a nice bed. I mean, it wasn't cheap. It was by far not the cheapest. But I wanted to make an observation. And you know, where we went for the little where we went yesterday for the picnic, and the dog chasing the ball and fetching, and those people having that fun with that game with the bases and the pool and kickball. Well, I've actually been there now. Let's see. I went out there the first time when the gate was closed, and then I went out and flew the drone, and then I took Butte out there, and first time chasing the ball and stuff, and then I took Car out there to do car reveal, and so a handful of times. Had a lot of fun out there, that one little place. And it's not that little, it's pretty big. We went to different parts of it at different times. The road not taken. That's definitely one of them. Because it's just a side road where there's a convenience store. And there's no indication at all that there's anything back there. Maybe, you know, a ranch or some private stuff or whatever. And it's quite a ways to go back before you actually get to that park area. And I don't know what possessed me to try. This is before I had the car. I'm on the motorcycle. First thing I saw, and I've mentioned this, was signs saying loose gravel, sharp turns, all this kind of road that I normally would avoid. But I pressed on. I was actually looking for something closer than having to go into Victoria. That might be nice to fly the drone. And then, you know, gates closed. It had been raining all month, or for 2 months. And those guys working construction told me, yeah, that's actually a park area back there, but it's flooded. So that's why it was closed off. And I still got on the motorcycle, went out there and tried again, took the drone, and it was a perfect day. First time flew over water and everything else. And, you know, honestly, up until recently, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have ventured down that road. It would have been the road not taken. And I sort of wonder, I don't even have to wonder, I'm sure there's been many incidences in that, you know, through my life that I didn't take certain roads. Not life-changing stuff, that's not what I'm talking about. But little things to make a day here and a day there, to bring a little more happiness into our lives. I think sometimes we miss these, and I'm using road as a metaphor. It can be anything. It can be, opportunity's not really the word, because I'm not talking about something life-changing or anything, but sometimes we're in such a rush that we miss some of the little stuff that can, like I said, bring a little happiness. And I'm so guilty of that. I always was working, and it was about making a buck and having nicer things and doing this and doing that. And yeah, I didn't have quite the balance I should have all the time. Sometimes I did. Sometimes I had great balance. When I was in the bar business, I really did a lot of physical activities and beach stuff and this and that. It was great balance between work and finding things to do, but I ended up getting away from that, especially when I was in the car business. Many, many hours, 6 days a week. It was just grueling. You know, enjoyed it, the work aspect, but didn't pay attention to the little side roads. I missed those little roads for so many years, and I'm just glad that I'm doing it now. And I almost didn't, you know. If it wasn't for getting the drone, having the dog, saying yeah, go ahead, pull the trigger, get a car, and venturing out, and mainly you guys, it's your fault. Because spending the time I am talking with you guys and wanting to get out there and do a little video here, a little video there, man, it's making me a really different person. Totally different. Walking up to that lady yesterday and talking with her about what was going on, that wasn't me. You know, never in my life has that been me. And I'm just glad I took that road. Okay, so this was one of my corny days. I have them every once in a while. But, you know, it's something to think about. It's something to give a little bit of thought to. And, you know, hopefully you'll venture on one of these roads here and there and get the enjoyment out of discovering something like the enjoyment I've got out of discovering that little area to do things now and then. Yeah, I know, corny, I know, sappy. But anyways, thank you for making me be like that. Appreciate you stopping by. Be strong, be happy, find those roads, and be a good neighbor. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.